my friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Amanda and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making 3 sandwich ideas which are great for lunch or a snack. We're going to start off this video by roasting some red peppers because we're going to be using these in both our roasted red pepper veggie delight sandwich as well as our sun-dried tomato and pesto panini. So first things first, wash your red bell pepper and slice it into big chunks. Add it into a bowl with a drizzle of olive oil and a dash of salt and pepper to your taste. And then we're going to either bake or air fry this at about 400 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 12 minutes. Just keep an eye on it towards the end because you don't want it to char too much, because I personally like leaving the skins on. So we did that, and then we are going to prep our veggies for our veggie delight. So I'm using carrot, zucchini, red onion, and spinach, but you can really use whatever veggies that you have on hand or that you like. My new favorite way to eat carrots is slicing them in ribbons, so that is what I did here. Sliced my cucumber and then chopped my spinach just because they were pretty big pieces. And then for the hummus spread for this sandwich, I chose to use this store-bought hummus and just added some of this lemon pepper spice mix to it. You can definitely do kind of whatever spice mix that you like and start with a little bit, and you can always add more. So I just did a little sprinkle, and then I also added some lemon juice to thin this out. You can also use water, or honestly, you don't even have to add any like pizzazz to your hummus. You can just use pre-flavored hummus. This just sounded really good, so that's what I did because we need a little bit of a sauce on our sandwich. Also decided to add some of this smoked provolone cheese slices to my sandwich, toasted up my bread, and then we are ready to assemble. And this is a really nice idea for a sandwich because it's super customizable. I just layered on my hummus that I had mixed up, my veggies, including the roasted red pepper, and this was really satisfying. To be honest, I think I had 2 sandwiches. The second one I did not have cheese though, and this was just a really good lunch. You can totally toast the sandwich and turn it into a panini if you want, but I feel like I added so many veggies that it was just good as it is, and the red peppers were still warm. The next sandwich idea we're going to do is tzatziki inspired, and I will link the recipe and the video below where I made my homemade tzatziki. So we're literally just using tzatziki and cucumbers on these little sandwiches, and instead of doing like a traditional sandwich, I wanted to shake things up and just have some different options because we have like a full-on sandwich for our first option and then a panini for our second option. So for this sandwich, I decided to get some sourdough bread and just cut it into, I guess, rectangles. I was gonna say squares, but rectangles. And then I added some of my homemade non-dairy tzatziki to each of these little bread slices, and then just added on my sliced cucumber. You can top these off and actually make little sandwiches if you wanted to, or just eat them open face. You can add some fresh herbs on top, maybe some pickled red onion. I decided this day just to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Bagel seasoning would probably be fire because let's be real, that's delicious on anything. But this was a really nice, refreshing little snack on this day because I wasn't super hungry for lunch, but you could make a full sandwich with this, or this would make a fantastic appetizer as well. And then for our third and final, probably my favorite out of everything, is this sun-dried tomato pesto panini. So just as we did before with our veggie delight, we're gonna toast our bread. You can use any bread. I just really liked these ciabatta rolls that I had. Going to add a generous amount of pesto on either side of the bread, and you can use store-bought pesto like I did, or I will also link the video below where I made a homemade pesto. Add a generous amount of sun-dried tomatoes, and then the cheese and some spinach just to spice things up. And I chose to add the roasted red pepper just to give this sandwich a little bit more bulk. And I forgot to film, but you definitely want to add some of this balsamic reduction. It really brought the sandwich together. And if you don't want to do the smoked provolone, I just use that because that's what I had, but it was really good. If you had some non-dairy mozzarella, I bet that would be fire as well, because this is kind of like a spin on like a caprese sandwich, if I'm saying that right. Also would love like a thinly sliced slab of tofu on here. That'd be so good. So this one, since it's panini style, we are toasting it. I just greased my grill pan with a little bit of avocado oil, added my sandwich on there, and then found a use for this pan that I no longer use. It was nice and heavy, so I put it on my sandwich to get those nice grill marks, and this was so good. I actually made this a couple of times this week, so I just 10 out of 10. If you're gonna make one, make this one, my friends. It was so good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.